Let's go Alpal. Alright, let's see it. I've only watched like small snippets of the matches. I actually haven't watched Alpal play yet, I don't think. I think I've mainly only watched Sushi versus Luca and then Q's match. I've only watched people who've gotten eliminated. Alright, let's get some music here. Ayo Rezi. Ayo Vincent. Let me switch over to the befitting Sen FGR. See what we got. We're in. So yeah, normally don't do streams like these, but figured it's the Elo Grand Finals. We can tune into this one. I don't know about that, Jamon. We don't need that. We don't need that much excitement. Elo's hype enough. We don't need people to Oh, this barb camp. Is this from deathstar? It is. So this barb camp is very easy if you do a particular strategy. Let's see if Alpal does it. I've tested this one. Like, it gets completely destroyed by a particular strategy. But let's see it. So, competitive Clan Capital. It's way different from Home Village. Hit rates are way lower. It's very difficult. And there's a lot of strategy diversity, so we'll see. It's also very much a push and pull between defenders and base builders. It used to be that everyone ran ground attacks no matter the base. But as everyone started putting their traps set to ground, people started to use balloons, and now we've reached the other side of it where so many people are using balloons now that people are going back to air traps. So we'll see what Alpal goes for. Hey yo, Jay Gary. See what we got to start off. Okay, yeah, so like I was saying, everyone loves to use ground. This is not what I went for. I'm pretty sure this base just gets rolled by Golem. But let's see the carts. He centralized all his giants and his big splash defenses, so the front end doesn't have much coverage. We'll see if this ends up biting him. I'm very surprised that Star decided to run this base. Because, I don't know how serious it is, but, I mean, all the cards are getting targeted. Wizards on the far left. One card does go down to the multi-cannon. So he delayed some of the graveyards, so not all of his Larry spawn at the same time. He gets a bit of a trickle, but I don't know if this is a great first hit. You can definitely get more with Golem. I guess it's pretty good. His Wizards survived quite a bit. Wait, and the carts stayed alive for so long, huh? This isn't bad. But he also has all of the Giants still up. Both Rock Artilleries. He has triple Graveyard. Once again, I'm surprised that Star decided to run this base. I'm pretty sure the Foon Bank had a lot better bases, but... Tuesday stream? Yeah, this is a bit of an exception. It's the finals of Season 10 of Elo King. Alpal is going for his first title. deathstar is going for his third. You got 2 attacks per base, and we go through all the bases besides Capital Peak and Wizard Valley. So these matches are usually like an hour 30 minutes, hour 40 minutes. I usually do not stream on the weekdays. I guess it's Tuesday for people in India. I usually don't stream on the weekdays because I get home from work like just before the stream. So I get home at like 6 p.m. I started the stream at 7. Work been kicking my ass during the weekdays, but we gotta pull through for this one, boys. AO Crops. Alpal in with his second attack. Another graveyard spam. This time he splits archers at the start. This will kill both spirit throwers and get his graveyards going. Frost on the backside Giant Cannon. I don't know about the Frost on the Giant Cannon. Oh god. That Rocket Artillery just sniped his wizards. They're gonna die to a Gentle Breeze if he's not careful. But it looks like there's no more splash over there. He needs to avoid any bombs. Like, even small bombs kill those wizards. But he's going with the wizards because there's actually quite a bit of chain value in the middle here. And the wizards are good at dealing with the giants. He has 2 more hogs left. Ooh, that giant cannon shot killed all the wizards. Mortar is also so nasty versus skeletons. But he has a miner. Larrys are also dodging quite a bit. Does he have enough? Bro, wait, does he have enough? Oh, he's just shy. Base holds. Alpha has hit this kind of base before. He got 97. That's a rip. That's a rip. Barb Camp is a hard base, but I think at this level, Barb Camp has a pretty high hit rate. I've seen the top attackers have like 50% versus Barb Camps. So it is a base you still want to be tripling. Alpal kind of got wrecked on the second attack. His wizards just got blown up at the very start. You can actually see what happened, because I'm actually curious. How did the wizards die so hard? You just sent them straight into the rocket artillery? Yeah, I got sniped. Let's see what Star has to start off. Ram Barb, jump to get through some walls. Oh, that's nice. So he uses the jump to redirect all his rams towards the left, and I'll go over why that works so well. He needs to rage, first shot towards the Tesla. But Rage Sparky kills giants. He gets the chain. Doesn't get one of them. Needs to be careful when you bring a jump like this and you go double rage, you don't actually have a spare spell to like zap in case things go wrong. So use that one barb to pull the giants in. Ooh, this is going real bad for him. This is why people don't usually go Sparky versus versus high level bases. He's having the classic Sen Rage moment. That's a classic Sen Rage. So normally on a base like this, the reason these walls are set up like they are is there's no buildings here, so rams don't actually go for these walls. And you also can't double jump it either. Or, well, you can double jump, but then you don't have double rage. So if you invest 2 jumps, it cuts a lot of your spell combinations. But he was able to use 1 jump here, 1 ram to break this, and then use the rest of his rams to go on this left side. But he got annihilated by the padding. It looks like it wasn't actually good. It was cool, but it wasn't good. Good night, Mr. Ein. Ein just popped in just to see how it's going at the start, but at this point, this is not going to be a triple, right? Yeah. I don't know about those archers. I guess you can snipe the air bombs maybe afterwards. I guess if you have the rage there, might as well use it. That was a sad way to use the rage. I think the jump side Sparky could work. Maybe the Tesla's messed him up, I don't know. don't know if the Tesla like completely ruined his pathing. But at this point, I don't even see him getting 97%, so we'll see how much Alpal is up after this hit. Does kill the Tesla 4 shoots. Multiple balloons are very good, and you saw there was an air giant bomb over there. People have started running those in Barb Camp where balloons are common, and there was a mini bomb over there. So yeah, looks like Alpal will be up a lot. Does Star get the nice 69? Clean 69, boys. Clean 69. Nah, that was way too much. Way too much. Not only did he have so much of the base left, but he also had 2 rages down, which weren't very good. If it was triple graveyard, maybe you can cope. But that's also another reason why Graveyard is strong. Because you can actually get better spells for the second attack. Alpal is in the lead. He's up like 30%. Yeah, alright. Can someone else do score in the chat? Otherwise, I gotta pull out my math degree for this. Move the mic a little closer. Something like this. Balloon Lagoon. Wait, Star ran this base, didn't he? Oh my god, he's running burnt bases here. Star. Okay. Al doesn't go for it. So Star ran this base versus Luca. Luca jumped to the right and then just wizard bombed the district hall. It did not work very well for him though. So Star is just, or Alpal's just gonna switch it up, go with the standard approach for Balloon Lagoon, which is Hog Riders, some tanking, and then triple miner in the core. Double Tesla here, so big frost value. Does he lose a miner like this? Almost. Crusher is going to kill all those hogs. One less hog over on the rock artillery. I was focused in on the miners because the miners are the most important part of this attack. It really depends how far they get. He doesn't get this bomb tower, but he was close. He doesn't get the crusher either, huh? Says, this is what I wore to work? Yeah, I just wear business casual. This doesn't even fit me either. I just dress like a clown to work every day. And half the time I'm just in my jacket the whole day anyway, so it doesn't matter. I don't have any suits in my closet. Actually, I think I have one suit from like middle school. That probably doesn't fit me. Yeah, this doesn't look good. He didn't get the crushers. Bomb tower survives on 1 HP. I guess you could like use one balloon and see how far that gets, but... Other thing you have to consider is that you have to get the district hall in 2 attacks. This looks like some traditional Chinese clothes. It actually kind of does. It's like a velvet button down. And a lot of Chinese like traditional outfits, they'll have like velvet and then like all those like Chinese symbols all over, you know? I don't know how to describe them. They're like circular Chinese designs. Not actually words. So Alpal got cooked up. This is a hard finish. Balloon Lagoon is also another one of those bases that as you get higher up, or like better players, the hit rate rises a lot. Like, the difference between hit rate between the worst Elo players and the better ones on Balloon Lagoon is like the highest. You got the drip. Let me see if Alpal doesn't go in. Let me pull out my suit. Maybe we need to wear the suit for Elo. Alpal's taking his time. Oh hell no, this does not fit me at all. Alright, let's sneak in here. We're gonna have the button down and the suit. Okay. I'm gonna break this thing. This thing. Alright. We're all suited up. This does not fit me at all. We're all suited up, boys. Let's head in. Alright. Alpal's cooking here. So he's going for the Lucas strat. He's going for the Wizard Bomb. 2 balloons into this Crusher while the Barb was distracting. Very nice. The suit ain't suiting. We gotta dress for success for Elo. So very nice start. He held onto the graveyard so he didn't get air Larrys, but he also doesn't get very much value out of his Rams. See how this goes. The cards take a lot of damage. Ooh, very nice. The Larry's perfectly tanked for the Inferno. He has 1 hog left. He was late on his last graveyard, so it's like fully charged. Last giant to tank for the Inferno. He is cooking. He is definitely cooking. He looks like a Chinese lawyer. Zap to try to slow things down. Oh, if he just got a little bit more on the first attack, he would have been so good. That Rock Artillery is a lot. And his cards are low from the first one. Loses 1. Ouch. If he had 1 minion, just 1 minion, he had it. BL is actually finishable if you use your brain cell. Maybe. Bro, this is too much. I can't move my arms. It's like choking my sides. This is actually from middle school. I can't believe this even remotely fits me. Like if it was just like fatter on the chest area, it would have worked. But yeah, this does look like a Chinese lawyer type suit. Looking like a full goof in court. Where's Sen's lover to see this? In a cage in the basement. Say what? Alpal could already be at 6 stars already? Yeah, he's close. He got a 98 and a 97. Huh. Star's going for the star tactics. 17 barbs into Rage Archers. We'll see how this goes. So basically you just use 2 graveyards and a barb start to try to push into the base. Graveyards to help distract. And then once you get into the high value area, like over here, you just use a Rage Archer. He also has balloons. Ooh, that double bar was not good. I don't know if he wanted more from that, but he uses the last barb. I'm guessing he'll use the 2 balloons for the Inferno Tower for the top. And I think he's trying to get a ram into this wall. I don't know if that works. Oh, it does work. Okay. He's cooking. He's cooking. Rage looks slightly misplaced to me because he could have gone for the Crusher. I don't know if the Archers stand the Rage while fighting that Crusher. Why does he have double balloon though? Huh. Where does this double balloon go? I guess if he gets it at the right angle, the archers do stand in the rage. He has 6 more archers. Okay, so it does cover, just slightly. Archers kill the rock artillery, then pull the bomb. So I guess he's gonna try to go for the rock artillery. That's not gonna work. So he has 1 more archer and some balloons. Okay, very nice. Ooh, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Very nice tanking. He gets that? He got that rock artillery with 2 balloons? What? How do you do that? I don't think he killed the air defense with the archers. He used a ram to tank and then double balloon over the top. While he still had a little bit of tanking. I need to rewatch that. I was not paying attention. How do you get that? Archer for the spear. Those barbs just perfectly tank the rock artilleries even after the ram opens. Rock artillery on the right is too slow to kill. Death bombs get it. Damn. That was clean. Alright, he's got a good start. But Balloon Lagoon is also a base that's easy to mess up. One thing's for sure though, the district hall's right here. Surely this isn't gonna end up as a 1-star. Bomb towers here, crusher here. He got 1 crusher at the start on the entry. He also got a Tesla, and the other Tesla's popped. So he's gotten a lot of the annoying defenses as well. He's got 2 rock artilleries, Inferno Tower. District Hall will be in the way. Maybe he uses a Peck over there. So does this make you want to participate in attack? I will be playing in the NN tourney soon. Whenever that is. I think that's in January. Does this work? I would have at least brought Inferno Dragon for the District Hall, but I don't know if he's just overcooking here. Oh, ouch! Okay. Does this work? Bro, spear throwers are so nasty in Clan Capital, man. I think he overcooked. He overcooked. He burnt down the kitchen. Advantage, Alpal. I respect it, but he entered. He cooked on the first hit, and then he got overzealous in the kitchen. Air defense in the Clan Capital are just so brutal. That's why everyone prefers ground on most bases. Just having 2 spear throwers at the end will kill everything. Rip. Well, he's down a lot of percent now. It's gotta be down like 30 still. Respect, respect. This is a weird Builder's Workshop though. Most people build their Builder's Workshop on the far left. Know what you're seeing Clan Capital pro content? I don't know about pro content. Deathstar kind of griefed that one, but we'll see if we can get some pro content in here. Who's ahead? Alpal's up like 30%. After Star sold on BL. Okay, so Builder's Workshop's another base that people like to run Graveyard ground spam versus. This time he's got 2 P.E.K.K.A.s, 2 carts. P.E.K.K.A.s are interesting, especially 2 of them against Builder's Workshop, because Builder's Workshop is a base that has... doesn't get the cannon with the archers, but Builder's Workshop is a base that has a lot of zap traps. But he's going P.E.K.K.A. in the middle, P.E.K.K.A. on the right, and then carts on the left. It's actually going pretty well. Blastbow's now exposed. I think this base is annihilated, by the way. Those P.E.K.K.A.s are not dying. They are not dying. Cart also makes it to the Spear Thrower with its final form. P.E.K.K.A.'s still like very healthy, but he doesn't have any more rams, but it's like Giga over. Blastbow's almost down. He has triple Graveyard down as well. P.E.K.K.A. won't get through the wall, but does the bomb hit? Bomb also hits Spear Thrower, so P.E.K.K.A. bomb can go through walls just like Minor Bomb, even though the radius is smaller. Surely this will defend. I don't know about that one, Star. How many Teslas did you get? You got 1 here. I think just 1. So there's probably like a Tesla farm around this Wizard Tower. I don't know if this one's gonna hold. Having triple Graveyard looking at all these multi-mortar dead zones and blastbow dead zones, I don't know about that. But Builder's Workshop is a base that is not supposed to hold in competitive play. There are people with like 80% hit rates versus this base. It's basically, what's a good comparison in Home Village? Town Hall 16? Was Town Hall 16 hit rate like 90%? Why have Soon on? Well, I put it on at the start because this is important business. This is Elo King Finals. John Cannon is exposed. He's cooking. Alpal is sweating for his first title. And deathstar is doing everything in his power to make sure he gets it. Let's see what we got. Bro, this is actually gonna... It's gonna be so hard to take off without ripping it. What have we done? Well, I have good news for Star. It looks like the Blastbow survives 1 cannon cart attack. It'll survive it at 10 HP. That will surely make the difference. Frost far left. 2 carts, 4 hogs, P.E.K.K.A. Why does this not look like a full army to me? I know it is, but it feels like something's missing. Archer for the Blastbow. Son, aren't you hot? Oh, Jay Gary, stop flirting with me. I already have my lover. Carts on the far left. Oxman on the right. P.E.K.K.A. in... Ooh, zap. Only 1 hits the P.E.K.K.A. though. 4 barbs left. Mini Tesla farm here. Mortar is going to have free fire on those Larrys over there. Did he burn the kitchen? Hogs do not make it. Oh, he burned the kitchen. Oh my god. Oh my god, I jinxed his ass. Bro, can we get a triple here? Teslas are gonna rinse those cards, by the way. Bro, how did this defend? I think he overcooked. He spread out his troops too thin. Cars on the far left, Pekka on the far right. He wasn't able to collapse the defenses with this mortar in the middle. This mortar just MVP'd, held the line. It killed all of the Larrys from the triple graveyard on the first hit. And he burned the kitchen. Let's see if Star can finally take advantage of this, or is he gonna sell as well? Jamon, you cannot do that, alright? Let's not do that. Alright, Star, no matter how much percent you get, you can't overtake on percent. You gotta take him down 100% here. 5 carts, very standard army. A jump. They probably get over these walls, I'm guessing. Yep. So you'll notice all these weird wall segments. These are to bait the Rams. None of the wall segments are closed, so the Rams just target any wall, basically. He's doing a bit of a wide approach. That Tesla farm's gonna be nasty. If he had, like, wizards, it would be really nice, but... I guess the cards work, too. This multi-cannon on the flank's very annoying, but he's able to 3-shot it without too much issue. Cart will win versus the giant cannon. Now he's out of Larry's to tank, but he has the carts still alive. Kills the Tesla. So, I mean, he's looking very good here too, but Alpal had a better position that he threw from. Star kills 2 Teslas here. Does he kill the Blasphema here? One more shot? No. 1 HP. Tesla bait incoming. Yeah, the hardest Elo district's definitely Dragon Cliffs, but I've seen quite a few DC triples recently. I don't know if it's gotten easier now that people have gotten better, but it still is, generally speaking, the lowest hit rate. Bro doesn't even think, he just goes. 200 HP? Oh, he's not doing the Alpal cooking, he's just going straight haste cards, he doesn't care. So usually with haste carts, you want to be sending the carts into 2 different directions. I guess he doesn't split as much. He just spreads them all out. Usually I'll just drop them like 2 in 2 different spots. Oh, one of his cards gets locked. Mine over the top to kill the giant cannon. He's able to get the Hawk stun on the bow, which saves a lot of HP on one of the carts. I forget which one it is. Ooh, Blasphema doesn't get another shot. Miner survives on 1 HP, so that'll blow up the Crusher. He has one more giant, this is crushed. So this is what you do when you're not messing around anymore. You just go haste cards versus Builder's Workshop. And this is destroyed. There's a lot of traps on the backside to kill the Larrys. And the goal is you kill the Larrys and then the point defenses can kill all the cards at the end, but this is just too much. This is rolled. Yeah, he's not having fun anymore. He's not for funning this match. Looks like he's going full sweat. Let's see DC. Star is actually throwing the max disrespect versus his opponents. He's running this DC again. How many times has this DC been run? Every time I think they're not going to get away with it. And the Foon gets away with it again, so let's see if this DC can hold. So the approach that everyone and their mothers does versus this DC is they just double rage, jump over here, and archers, and it gets a lot. And then for some reason, the finisher never works out. Send push-ups for every triple. I cannot do any push-ups with this suit. If I do push-ups with this suit, you're gonna hear a rip after the very first one. I thought I was one of the few phone players most use tablet. Yeah, I'm on tablet. So I play on the phone during the raid weekend when I'm just trying to get through hits quick. I think phone is much better for minor spam, but for difficult hits, I think tablet's always going to be superior. Especially hits where you have to see your troops across the map and you're basically multitasking. On the Clan Capital, the map is just too big for phone, I feel. But if you don't have to look around, it is usually not a problem. Where's Alpal? He's in. Oh. So he's gonna wizard bomb this. I don't think you need 5. Good rage. This rage will cover the wizard bomb as well as the inferno. The archer at the start's kind of annoying because it has to walk a longer distance. He does not get that kill. You can snipe it with a barb if he was faster. Yeah, it doesn't work. If he was faster with that barb, he had it. Maybe he wants to kill the dragons first before going for the wizard bomb? So he doesn't have to deal with that blast spell? Okay, interesting balloon. Kills 2 defenses, so that's fine. People have not gone for this approach yet, so this is a new approach. 2 archers in the rage, and then probably a random tank. Good. That lets those archers half health that dragon. I would have gone 2 archers there. Kills that dragon faster, but I guess that's fine too. Whiz Bomb can get Inferno. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. If you can keep the wizards alive, you can kill that Inferno. Is this the crack? He has 3 wizards left. Barb does not work there. I probably would have held that barb for the wizard bomb because it's kind of hard to tank with rams. Oh wait, this air defense is here. Wait, how come no one's ever tried wizard bomb here then? If he just held more wizards, he was looking great. Does he even get that Inferno now? It's close. With the air defense. Oh, that rage cover is okay. I think he's got it. So he gets what he wanted. Let's see if it's enough. He's gonna go for the bomb tower last. It's not in the rage. I doubt he gets this. So is this the crack? Close, but no. Second attack was definitely Sparky. Well, let's see if someone's finally gonna punish the Foons for this disgusting garbage that we keep running. No way he keeps getting away with this. Like, you can start a Sparky over the cliff here, it kills the air defense, goes over here, kills the bomb tower. I think he got about as much as people get with the double archer crack on the right side, except he gets on the left with the district hall, and this section's more annoying to deal with on the second attack than this one. So he's looking better than Luca ever did. But Sparky's very annoying here, because if you take a look at this section over here, everything's spaced 2 tiles apart. Sparky doesn't chain anything. Sparky also doesn't chain anything here. So what do you use to travel? I travel on... My commute is so AIDS. It's so bad. It's like it's close to 2 hours. each way, so like almost 4 hours a day. I have to go drive to the metro station, then walk to the metro station, and then ride the metro station, transfer to a different line, and then I have to walk to the office. And then I have to do the same thing back, but in reverse. So it's a pain. What's up with that mouth noise? That's some kind of tick. My mouth's kind of dry. Maybe I should stop licking my lips, because otherwise it's just gonna get even drier. Oh, he's gonna do the wizards. I would have pulled that Dragon of the Rage. Huh. So he's gonna use a barrel to try to handle this section. Hog Rider to kill the wizard after. Okay. I like it, I like it. Frost on the dragons, 2 graveyards to help deal with this section. And then the 6 wizards to try to kill the dragons. Usually people start the 6 wizards over here. But he's opting to start with graveyards. That bard pulls the zap. This is a very awkward start because of that dragon. That's very awkward. Wizard doesn't go over there. But he has kept the eye dragon alive. I don't know if that's going to help him. There's an air defense at the end. Wait, that eye dragon can probably... No, it can't. He's way too early on these rams, though. Wait, I'm pretty sure that dragon's about to kill his wizards. Or that bomb tower is. Oh no, bomb tower dodges. Wait, wizards? There's no way, right? Oh, he doesn't have enough. I don't know how those wizards killed that second dragon. But this base gets away with it again. Sen, can't you work remote? Yeah, I used to do remote like 3 days a week, and then I went into office 1 day a week. But then, you know, Trump and Doge, they came in, they're forcing everyone back into office. But the annoying part about that is that, I don't know if I should say this out loud, but half the people are still not in office. So like they made a big stink about how everyone needs to get back into office because they're not working, and then only I went back to office. I was the sucker. I can't believe he got away with that again. I cannot believe Star keeps getting away with that base. It's so criminal. Alpal is close every attack, 92, 89, 98. Yeah, that's kind of brutal for him. But that's how Clan Capital works. That's how Clan Capital works. It is a hard game mode. If you want to see all triples, just go to Home Village normal mode, alright? This is the game mode for real men. Real men have to work for their triples. Real men like Andrew Tate and Jake Paul. So this is actually a more standard Dragon Cliffs layout, where you have everything in the top left and then District Hall on the backside. This forces a lot of 2 stars, or a lot of 1 stars. Because District Hall in the back is annoying to deal with. Well, He's gonna wait for those bars to be through the trash buildings as well as the wall. This is a classic. Does he only have 3 barbs over here? No, he has 4. This is a competitive Clan Capital classic. Oh, he's not Giga Chad. Star does not wait. He does not wait. If you wait a full minute, you can wait for the, the barbs to kill the wall. But that's what everyone hates to watch. No one wants to watch that for a full minute. So Miner's in below. Why is he not using Inferno Dragon? He's very late on that. He has 1 more Eye Dragon. Oh, Miner. Oh my god. Oh god, that went as badly as it could have for him. Inferno survives on 1. Dragon survives on 1. Guess this is zappable or just barbable, but you don't like to see this. This is a very hard finish. Sen, have you heard about the news that who's Anthony Joshua? Got in a car crash and 2 of his friends died? That name sounds familiar, but like that's like the most American name ever, Anthony Joshua, so I'm probably not thinking of the same person. But I know that there's like a rise in TikTok content where people are just driving on the road recklessly. And then once they get into like literal IRL car accidents, their live stream that was zombies until that moment blow up. Anthony Joshua, the guy who knocked out Jake Paul and broke his jaw. Oh. Did he like win his boxing match, get home, and is like, it's time. It's time to become Twitch famous. So I think there's just a little bit too much here. He does get the 2-star, it looks like. Does he get the 2-star? Yeah, I think double Miner gets it for sure. He gets good percent here, actually. He's not actually down on percent with this attack. What am I saying? Yeah, he is. Where is all the percent? How's he only at 85? So, I mean, this could have gone much worse. He has 2 miners left. They'll blow up quite a bit. By quite a bit, I just mean that Dragon Post. Alright, 91%. That could have gone a lot worse. So did Anthony survive? He was the only survivor? Dang, that's messed up. Was he drunk or something? What happened? So have you heard the news where a cop beat up a teen as the bank teller mistakes his erection for a pistol? How does that happen? I mean, he doesn't wait for the walls to break either. If that happens, that's gotta be like the biggest date flex ever, right? Wait, he just pulled a random log over there, huh? I guess that worked. Just tell the girl on the first date that your schlong got mistaken for a pistol, a literal pistol. Alright, nice double Hog Rider to stun the Crusher. He actually gets the kill before the Crusher shoots at all. Miner's also sneaking over the top for that blast bow too. Very clean. Oh, he gets this blast bow as well. Oh, this is killed. And he has a zap to redirect. Oh, Miner's gonna go and take care of this rock artillery. I think this is over. Both Miners survive there, and he pulls a zap, and he'll kill this cannon. Damn. Crazy hit. Very nice. Usually people get a lot less on Golem Quarry and it still works. He got the entire top side here. And that had 3 big defenses. 2 blast moves and the rock artillery, so he's only got half the big defenses left. So I read my last comment? So I don't want to be conspiracy theorist, but why, whenever someone's husband dies, the wife grieves and cries for days, but Eric is treated like a WWE superstar? Is she? I know she's been making it like some Christian world tour, but I haven't actually followed what she's been doing ever since, you know, that one speech she gave at her husband's memorial service. And I don't know, man, but it feels like the world moves too fast. You get assassinated one day, the next day they're making AI slop of you, and then the next day you're forgotten. It's a weird time to be living in. No one lasts for long before the internet turns them into a meme. Who will be the first to triple? Deathstar did get the triple versus Builder's Workshop. I don't know how much that counts though. Alpal is not cooking anymore. He's going for the kill. 2 carts, 1 miner. Alpal is one of the best at Golem Quarry, for sure. He is known for his Golem Quarrying. Ooh, dang, how did that rock artillery not get to shoot? At all. 1 miner over the top after Hog Riders pull the zaps. That miner's gonna take out the mortar, which is one of the big threats to the Larrys. Yeah, this is... I don't want to say it's done because that's what I said on the Builder's Workshop. Now it's done. Miner somehow blows the rock artillery up there. I think if he didn't actually get that rock artillery, maybe he was cooked, but yeah, no, he's got it. Very nice. Wait, cart is full HP? No, the other one's low. But yeah. First attack was too good. Way too good. I already told you the way Erica is moving, Charlie really dodged a bullet. I don't know if he literally dodged one, but maybe metaphorically speaking. Also, I don't get why, but why does everyone in all the women in the Trump administration, they're all wearing layers and layers of of makeup. They all look like cakes. Star's going for a standard approach. 1 wizard for some reason. I guess he puts it over here. Okay. Push-ups for triples. So he does keep the wizard alive. He does do some work. He's very slow in his approach. Usually people are faster with their spam at the start. So same idea. He's going to use Hog Riders over top to try to pull the zaps. And then see what he can do with the miners. 1 wizard still survives, actually. That wizard's been living good. Ooh, that zap, I think that gets him the crusher, right? Ooh, very nice. Almost kills the blastbow too. So he doesn't get as much. That last bomb was very good, killing the cannon. See if this is enough. This is like a very standard first hit. He doesn't get the rock artillery, but he has double graveyard over here. And the third one going to the middle. Also, Erica Kirk showed that she was pregnant for like 9 weeks, saying that this is Charlie Kirk's final baby, but like that, I don't know. Charlie Kirk died 10 weeks ago. Are we really going through the conspiracies? Let's just assume it's his, alright. Let's not assume that she was hoeing out a week after he died. Sen is suggesting for Trump's third term we should appoint some caked up femboys instead. I don't know. I don't know if that will solve the issues. Maybe the femboys will be better at using the black highlighter over the Epstein files. Maybe the femboys will do a better job at that, because whoever he's appointed to handle the blacking out process, they're not doing their job well. Oh, he's going for Sparky Haste. So the first Sparky attack went terribly. He's also taking a pretty big risk here, I think. Barb is going to sneak in to kill this rock artillery. Sparky kills the multi-mortar, so we're good there. He does not get the kill on the blast on the crusher. That's so bad. He couldn't tank the blast bow. I think it's over. He needs to barb down this multi-cannon. He has a hog rider still to go. He might one-star this. He needs to hog this. He definitely needs to hog this. Well, he's gonna be down on percent. That blast bow wrecked him. Gonna be down percent. That's JD's Vance's baby. I think that puts Star down on percent. Alpal in the lead. So have you seen the controversial Stranger Things where they defeat the final boss by confessing being gay? What? Is that a thing? What the? Weird base. Can you not Sparky this? Why doesn't Sparky work? He's not gonna go for it. I was thinking probably just Sparky on top of this this reflector. Does not go for it. Double card to kill the core, then golem up the gut. Okay. He sees something there. Cards do very well versus that Tesla when it has those barbs to tank. Also, looks like the cards do a swell job tanking the hive, so it's kind of going from two different angles. After the giant cannon, Golem does wrap to the hive. No, he doesn't. But after the wizard tower, oh wait, does Golem actually skip the hive? No, it goes back. So cards go down to the multi-cannon. There's a lot of damage here. He'll get the cannon, and then I think it dies on the trash hut. This is a good first hit. Golden Death Bomb gets basically nothing. Alright, I'm gonna hide that Jamon. We don't need to desecrate the man like that. Unless that's an actual image. Yeah, I think he's looking good. Not sure what the finish is, though. Maybe he just sends another golem here? Was Eric Kirk actually desecrating the man's grave like that? I'll be honest, I didn't follow the saga very closely. I don't know what she's done since his death. And I don't plan to tune into that. It's a bit of a complicated finish. He has a haste down. His frost doesn't do him any good at this point. You can't frost two of these big defenses. He killed how many Teslas? He killed one here and one here, so there's like 3 left on Sylvan Park. She seems proud of it. Well, she's moving up in life. Traded in Charlie Kirk for JD Vance. Slowly working up the political ladder. See what Alpel's got. He has to have Frost the Hive. Second attack. Air finishes don't work. It's either ground spam or golem. I don't think he ever goes Sparky here. Sparky's just too miserable at the end. So yeah, he does go golem. P.E.K.K.A. is actually what I thought he was going to do. Just golem to the mortar and then P.E.K.K.A. this. Rock artillery. Yep. See if this works. Very nice giant. He offsets the giant so the P.E.K.K.A. doesn't get hit. Let's see if the P.E.K.K.A. actually goes for the rock artillery afterwards. Tesla farm looks free. No, it doesn't. But the Hog Rider is there to take down. P.E.K.K.A. does not get shot by the rock artillery at all. There's also no zap. It should get the minion hive. So he gets the minion hive. Golem takes down both of these Teslas. Last Tesla is here. P.E.K.K.A. will get a couple more buildings. If he gets the death bomb on the Crusher, Golem can actually one-shot it. Nice. He has 1 barb left. 1 zap. Probably zap on the hut or something. I don't know about that barb. But I think that's enough. Golem is very healthy. Tesla's gone. Yeah, this is a wrap. Or is it not a wrap? He does have all the defenses looking at him, but I think Golem's too healthy. My whole day's mood is going to be ruined at the results of Nuggets versus Heat game. Are the Heats beating the Nuggets? No way. I thought the Heat sucked ever since Jimmy Butler left. Wait, there's no way this holds. Well, Star, you got a triple here. You're down a lot of percent. Game just started. Who are you rooting for? I thought the Heat were dumpster fire after Jimmy Butler left. I don't know if that held, but like it was a very good ending sequence for the defense. Golem went on the reflector and was in between all 5 defenses. Oh my god, Star is throwing. This is why you never trust a Foon. Never trust a disgusting Foon. Ever again. He does get 2 shots on the air bombs. He needs to use this zap wisely. It can either be used to one-shot this multi-cannon or this one. Probably go for this one. Wait, it's kind of working. Man, that Sparky dies so fast. To those double hives. Alright. Does he go one more shot? You know, that could have gone worse for him. That could have gone worse for him. It wasn't terrible. What do you get? Got this front section. You got a rocket artillery. Got a giant cannon. Got some crushers. Or got some reflectors. I don't think it was good. Does he plan to go with the second Sparky? This double hide here is really nasty. I don't think this works. This is a very hard finish. Very nice frost, but I don't think it matters. He's doing basically the same approach actually, which is pretty funny. Oh yeah, that Tesla's the nail in the coffin. It is the nail in the coffin. Does he get to dodge? A shell? Yeah, he does. And Multimore is going to rinse the Tesla's double zap on the Golem. Well, it comes down to GM. Man, Jokic and Murray carrying these bum-ass Nuggets every game, and their main core players are injured too. Yep. I mean, that's how most teams with like a superstar player works, because you don't have the money to afford multiple good players when you have one of the best players on your team. This is a bit of a rip. Jokic is pulling wilt numbers. He is hella carrying from what I've seen. His stats are always nuts. But I think the real problem this season is he doesn't have the power of Russell Westbrook anymore. Russell Westbrook is here, and now he has to carry everything. He's gone. He's gone, the GOAT. Alright, yeah, that was never gonna work. Alright, it all comes down to GM. GM is the interesting base because everyone runs their district hall in the top left. At least that's the standard Goblin Mines. Yep. And that causes a lot of 1-stars. 56-point triple-double is insane. Yeah. I mean, that's just his stat lines. I think that was overtime, though, versus the Timberwolves. I mean, that's what he has to do every night. Otherwise, he don't win. Russell's definitely doing better than last year, but damn, he ruined my mind last year playoffs with open 3 air balls. That's my GOAT. That's my GOAT. Alright. Alpal triple to win. Triple to win this. I think there's been a total of 2 3-stars so far. So this has been an Elo King Finals of all time. Goblin Mine's a very annoying base because it has the 4 Goblin Throwers, it has a very annoying terrain, and it has so many traps with those new Goblin Spear traps. So this is a base where anything can happen. We'll see if it works. Damn, no one watches UFC here? Nah. I don't know anyone who's that big into watching fighting style sports around here. Alpal and Luca used this GM against us. Is Star actually running a base that Alpal made himself? He was late on that. Fog. So he dropped 2. Gonna try to flood this Tesla that spawned on the flank. Ooh, that bomb. That hurts. Let's see if this works. So he pulls out a lot of the goblins, but he doesn't get, like, any value. Crusher does get to hit. Huh. I think this is really bad. This looks really bad. So he pulls a lot of the goblins. There's 1 more barrel on the slingshot, and then there's 3 barrels here. I think his graveyards were too deep. He really wanted to pull all the goblins, but he doesn't pull the goblins, and then he has a bad first hit because he can't pull the traps. Said, will you stream when you play? When I play what? When I play basketball? I don't play basketball myself, if that's what you're asking. I also don't play UFC. I'm not a secret UFC fighter. PL used the same approach with Golem second hit and got the triple. Okay. I don't know if this is like the crack, but this looks like a very hard finish to me. Golem second hit. There's no way Golem even gets enough percent here, right? He's at 27. Alright, Star. Triple or bust. So let's do a badminton stream. I'm down. I haven't played this so long. I've noticed that when I take like a couple year break from badminton and then I start again, I can't hit the birdie anymore. Like, I feel like my movements and my eyes are so uncoordinated. I look like such a clown. Does this work? I don't think this ever works, but we'll see how much percent he can get. He definitely needs to secure the district hall. Frost left, okay. Pulls the goblins out with the giant and he'll wizard them down. Pretty standard. I don't know about the bar, but okay, that works. So he's just gonna go all in for the 2-star. by sending a P.E.K.K.A left. And then he'll use the graveyards that were there from the first hit to try to secure the blast bow. This Crusher is really nasty. You will certainly get the District Hall here. That Mortar is also putting in numbers. Both Mortars are actually. Ugh. Well, it doesn't matter how much percent he gets, because for Star, it's triple or bust at this point. Star can never catch up on percent, he needs to 3-star. It's 3-star or lose. You look like you could be a secret BJJ purple belt, keeping it low key. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu purple belt. Is that even good? I thought purple belt's one of the lowest belts. Star with the haste cards on GM. If Star hates haste cards GM, this will have been the most rigged Elo King Finals ever. Let's see it. He doesn't wait, he just goes. Surely he's not throwing, right? He knows what he's doing here, right? He's got this under control, right? So I guess he's trying to use the barbs to kill the goblins, because the carts are freaking crap at it. Hog. Oh, he misses the hog. Oh my god, he's throwing. Okay. I guess this looks okay. Kinda works. He's kinda cooking. Well. Yeah. I mean, it's actually kind of worked. That was not bad. He has a haste down, he has 2 graveyards down, he gets the blast bow, he gets the inferno, he gets 1 goblin thrower, hive, giant cannon on our left. How's he finish? He doesn't wait. This man does not wait. He has places to be. Staggers the carts to stagger the barbs from those carts. Kills the wizard tower. He does pull the last goblin. Tesla pops 12 o'clock section. He has 1 more graveyard still to deploy. Actually, the goblins kill most of the goblins. He has 1 graveyard still to drop. Drops on the giant cannon, but there is a wizard tower there. I'm pretty sure the Tesla is hitting his carts because they took a really crap angle. That's so bad. Okay, they survive. He has 6 barbs left. All his cards are like 1 HP. He needs to be careful on this giant cannon. Okay, good. Okay, he gets the giant cannon. Barb pulls the zap. 2 barbs left. Pulls the log there too. Reflector gets smashed by Quadra Cart. I don't know about that last barb though. But he has basically a full graveyard. He's got it. He gets away with it again. There's no shot. There's no shot he got away with that. Oh my god. This man plays like a clown the whole match. He gets away with it because Alpal 99% every hit. Oh my god. There's no way. There's no way he just got away with that. Oh, hell nah. Rip to Alpal. Bro, like 99% every hit. And then Star swoops in to just get 2 triples. It's a horror. GG to both sides. Star is your 3-time Elo King master. Do you get a special title for 3-time Elo King? Send push-ups? I'm gonna have to take off this suit to do push-ups. I know I scammed you guys on last stream. My form was terrible, so I guess I can do some push-ups. I'm a little tired for work. Alright, let's take off the suit. We can do some push-ups before we head off. GG's. GG's to the boys. Alright, if you want to play Elo and you want to participate in the Elo King Finals, there's a monthly tournament at the end of each month to see who's the best, like this one. And if you're good enough, you finish top 8 in Elo, you also get to play. So, alright, let's end off. So there was 4 triples. Let's see if we can do 40 and not have clown, some clown form this time. But it's hard to do 40, so let me just try my best. Alright, leave everything aside. Okay. Also doing it in a button down is not easy. Okay, I can only do 30. I can only do 30 with this. Oh no, we're not doing the 40. There's no way. We're not doing 40. Not in this button down. Alright. We can call it here though. Congratulations to Deathstar. He's the 3-time Elo World Champion. And yeah, I'll see you guys. See you guys on Saturday. And we're back with our raid weekend streams. But yeah, bro, I cannot. I even have like a t-shirt under this. So it's hard. It's hard to do anything in this. It was pretty bad form. It was better than last time. That was good enough. I'm back from a long day of work. Get me a break. Yeah, I'll see you guys on Saturday. Take care, all.